Well, thanks for visiting us this morning at KTALnews.com. I'm meteorologist Josh Marces, and this is your Friday morning forecast update. And boy, are we glad to get to the end of this week. It has just been a hellacious weather week for us. Repeated rounds of these severe storms, including late yesterday, and we can't rule out some additional severe weather today and maybe over the weekend as well. And more rounds of heavy rain coming through. So the Weather Service, they do have a flood watch in effect for the entire Arklatex here. That goes until 1 a.m. Saturday, but we do have some rain in the forecast over the weekend as well, so we may see these flood watches get extended through the weekend. And we did have a ton of flooding again yesterday as those storms passed through. 24-hour radar estimates of some of the rain here, especially hugging the I-20 corridor, anywhere from 3 to 5 inches, and some isolated higher amounts due to those storms that moved through late in the day and into Thursday night here. The storms have been kind of winding down early this morning. We are very fortunate. We were expecting this next round of storms that's coming in would be severe this morning, but these strongest storms have kind of moved to the southeast here, and I think those storms late yesterday used up a lot of the juice in the atmosphere. So we will see just some rain showers pass through early in the morning, but we are likely going to see some redevelopment of possible severe weather later today, and a lot of it will depend on if we can warm up enough and the atmosphere can recover after yesterday's rainfall. But we do see those rain chances kind of lingering through the morning here, likely dry for most of us middle of the day, but the rain will ramp back up after 3 or 4 p.m. this afternoon. Temperatures here have cooled into the 60s, and your daytime highs likely going to wind up in the low to mid 80s again this afternoon. Same temperatures will feel through the weekend, so there will be no change there. And today's severe weather outlook, we're in that level 2 slight risk above the flooding threat up to high, just because we've had so much rain. It may only take one thunderstorm, dropping an inch or two of rain to trigger some flooding in some areas around your neighborhood, or even just on your commute to work today. So flooded roadways, definitely something to be on the lookout for, not only this morning, but if we get the storms this afternoon. Somewhat of a wind and hail threat. We had a few tornadoes yesterday. Tornado threat again today is extremely low, but as we've seen for over the past few weeks, even when the tornado threat is low, we can get some tornado warnings and some of those brief spin-ups, which we likely did see yesterday. And as far as Saturday, we'll probably see some adjustments to the outlook here. Storm Prediction Center has us in that level 1 marginal risk outlook, which means we'll probably see just a few severe storms on Saturday. But taking a look here at your Robbins Toyota Futurecast, I will say the forecast models have been just awful in handling the rainfall situation this week. So if you're in that slight risk area, these showers and storms that maybe pop up this afternoon, I think we're going to see a lot higher coverage of those, especially south of I-20. May not see a lot of rain today in the northern Arklatex. I think you'll see a better push of rain there tomorrow, but I think a high likelihood deep east Texas, Louisiana, and Arkansas will see some of these late day storms today. Will likely be dry tonight, but you can see the rain picking right back up on Saturday. We've got another round of these storms coming through, likely during the afternoon and evening, so we'll be on the lookout for maybe some of those severe weather hazards on Saturday, and we'll just kind of repeat on Sunday. Sunday slightly drier, but we can't rule out, again, some scattered storms during the day on Sunday. And the flood watch does call for an additional 1 to 3 inches of rain, and I think that bears out with the forecast modeling here. This is just going to take us through Saturday night. Anywhere you have the yellow down here, that's about 2 to 3 inches of rain. So it does appear that the heaviest rain will kind of shift south over the next few days after we did see the heaviest rain kind of in the northern Arklatex with the storms yesterday. And 7-day forecast will keep the rain going through the weekend, which means those temperatures will likely stay in the low to mid 80s. We do get drier air early next week, so I think more isolated as far as the storms on Monday, and then Tuesday and Wednesday much drier for most of us. Can't rule out maybe just a few stray showers middle of next week, and appears maybe some rain coming in late next week as well.